Hey everybody, Mark Myra here for Pure Wellness, and Pure Wellness is turning 1 and they're throwing a massive anniversary bash. And as a locally owned and operated business, they couldn't have made it this far without you guys. Join them at 360 West Ridge Road on Saturday, July 25th from 2 until 6 p.m. to celebrate an entire year of community and good vibes. They're bringing together your absolute favorite industry brand reps, amazing local partners, and a ton of exclusive surprises you won't want to miss. That's Saturday, July 25th from 2 until 6 p.m. at 360 West Ridge Road. This event is 21 plus, ID required for purchase and attendance of event. For persons 21 and older, keep away from children and pets. If cannabis is accidentally consumed, contact the Poison Center.
Attention fellow Eastside nerds, Legacy Games is hosting their massive grand reopening party on Saturday, July 18th. They're celebrating their beautiful space in the town center at Webster, right in the Target Plaza. You're not going to want to miss this. Everything's going to kick off at 4 p.m. with open play all evening long. Come out and meet incredible local artists showcasing their work at custom booths. And then at 5 p.m., the legendary Mackerel and Food Truck will be arriving, serving up gourmet mac and cheese and Cheesy Eddie's desserts. Now let's talk prizes. Legacy Games is making a huge financial mistake in giving away a brand new Nintendo Switch 2. They've also got a ton of other great prizes from local favorites like Bloom and Blend Smoothie Oasis and Play a Latte. The giveaway winners are going to be announced at 7:30, so don't miss it. Last call for food's at 8 p.m. Clear your schedule Saturday, July 18th. Celebrate with Legacy Games for their grand reopening party. Great food, amazing local art, open gaming, and a shot at a Switch 2.
Mark and Shane on the Interlude Pod.
Hey everybody, Mark Myra and Shane Allen here. Welcome to the Inner Loop Podcast. Shane, hello.
Hello, Mark Myra. Roast Battle Week is upon us. July 19th, it's Sunday. All a part of the Rochester Comedy Festival put on by the Comedy at the Carlson. 16 comics roasting each other in a tournament bracket. We had some comics drop out. We had some new comics come in. This is the problem when you book really funny people and they advance into the finals of funny people competitions, and then they're booked on the same day as our show, and their prize for those are like $3,000, and ours is definitely not that amount. So I'd like to welcome a couple of new comics to the lineup. Mike B. and a man I've not met yet.
Nice.
Goes by the name Country Boy E. Fudge.
Okay, well, that's worth the price of admission to see what's going to happen with Country Boy E. Fudge.
Country Boy E. Fudge.
Something racist is going to be said, Shane.
I asked him, and this is great. I asked him, what should people know about you that are going to roast you? And he said, I went to prison and I didn't get fucked in my butt for 10 years.
Oh.
So I don't know if that means he got out clean or year 11.
He went to prison for 12 years.
Yeah.
He's
and didn't do any follow-ups.
Here's the thing, guys. Shane and I are hosting this thing. You get Interloop podcast in betweeners through the whole show. The comedians are really funny, and the roast battle. We've been saying this for the last two. The roast battles are always like super good writing. So come out, carlsoncomedy.com. Get your tickets. It's gonna be fun. It's on a Sunday night. It's this Sunday. It'll be good.
I just wanted to also quick plug, say thank you to everybody that bought a Lux shirt. We did a Lux fundraiser.
Mm.
We sold a shit ton of shirts. We ended up raising $666 for Lux.
Wow. On the dot.
It was like
Look at that.
Well, it got pretty close. Then I was like, I'm just gonna shut this down, and then I'll just add money myself because I got to hit that number now. So, but yeah, thanks everybody who did that.
So if you're new to the Interloop podcast, what we do is we go through all of the big Rochester news stories of the day. We talk about them. We have a Patreon side of the episode, patreon.com/Interloop podcast. Shane, I took a little vacation this weekend. And by vacation, I mean my son had a soccer tournament, and we're like, we're poor, and we just spent $750 on 2 nights at a hotel in Niagara Falls. Wow. What if this is our summer vacation? Shane, you just went to Cleveland for summer vacation.
Yeah.
The Myras hit up Niagara Falls. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, I've heard. Canadian side?
No.
Oh,
American. We saw the what do they call it? The Veil Falls, the Bride's Veil. Like the Canadians have the hoof, the it's like a U, and what we have is a bunch of rocks, rocks with water cascading down it.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was
So like the American side, they'd go off the water, but they didn't expect to live, right?
dude, the whole thing. We did a wax museum tour of Niagara Falls where you walk through this wax museum and it's got a bunch of the history of Niagara Falls. The entire history of Niagara Falls is, especially on the American side, is people fell off of this and died. Everyone that fell off of this and died. And then another part of the history, there's like this place, dude, Niagara Falls is wild. They have like different parts of like the river where they're like, and this is the whirlpool. And then they have what I'm not even kidding. I think it's called the Devil's Butthole or something. It's
Love it.
this area of the falls, and you go to it and you're looking, you're like, I don't know, it just looks like river here. What is it just like what happened at the Devil's Butthole? And the only reason it's called the Devil's Butthole is I guess that some whites and I guess I'm guessing French people in the area were being mean to Native Americans, so they snuck up on them near this area of the falls and they chucked boulders on them and killed them all. And they're like, "Well, I guess it's called Devil's Butthole now, but I thought it had something to do with the river." Devil's Butthole has nothing to do with the river, Shane. It's just where Native Americans got gave the white people their comeuppance.
Okay.
It's the one place where I guess where this is now a Niagara Falls podcast. Just letting you guys know, we're going to smaller and shittier cities slowly. Soon this will be an Elmira podcast.
Can't
Okay,
wait.
but so we went on. We took the kids on the Maid of the Mist. Have you ever been on the Maid of the Mist?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you you should know what this is. It's like a ferry that takes you through the falls, like near the falls, and you go, "Oh, it's so misty," right? But I
They give you a little poncho,
get the
right?
poncho, yeah,
It's like it's actually like a super quick ride, but the line to get is longer. I remember that.
yeah, yeah. It's like a 20-minute ride, and they take you around the falls.
You get pretty wet.
Oh, you get wet. You can feel the power of Niagara Falls
Yeah.
with the wind whipping on you. But Shane, I was thinking we need to do the Rochester version of this. We are missing an opportunity. We have high falls, right?
Okay.
I have some ideas. This is what we do, okay? This is how we make a little money, okay? They have the Maid of the Mist. We have, it's called the Maid of the Meth, Shane. Ponchos, probably a mask, maybe a heavy dose of antibiotics, before you go near high falls. And then it's just you on a boat, a guy missing an arm, I'm assuming, going through the Genesee River near High Falls, kind of pushing through the deer carcasses and the e-bikes that have been tossed in there.
Hmm.
This is our business idea.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's gonna be in a state park, right?
Oh yeah, we got our new state park.
So yeah, let's launch it. Let's do the interlude. What is it? The Maid of the
Made
Man?
of the meth. The made of the meth, Shade.
Maid of the Meth.
Yes, of course.
I like it. Yeah, we will have to Narcan a lot of people
Yeah.
because the amount of needles that are gonna be falling from the water onto people are it's gonna be a lot. Yeah, the e-scooters are a lot. Like we'll do things where it's like, hey, if you catch a hooker's arm, we'll give you a little prize. You get to keep your poncho. If not, you
Sure.
definitely gotta give it back. I think we honestly let's pull the fucking fast ferry out of wherever it's docked. Let's get
Yeah.
that sucker as the ship for this thing.
I mean, look, the Maid of the Mist boats ain't that nice to begin with. Like, sure, fucking put the fast ferry in there. Be sick.
Just floating around in there. The problem is, I think the plan, from what I remember, is to do a zip line across High Falls.
Is that real?
Yeah. So, and I don't know if you can just have this sweet boat trip that we're planning underneath people falling from the sky as well, but
Yeah, Niagara Falls also has the zip line going across the falls along with the Maid of the Mist. But I can't imagine like you're gonna go across the, the zip line in downtown Rochester to see what? Like, what are you seeing? Like to legit see High Falls? Is that it?
I think it's you're just hammered from drinking at Genesee Brewery and you just sort of like, I need to just vomit somewhere. Let's do it from the sky. Yeah.
Shay, yeah. I haven't traveled in a while. I know this is not a hot new take, but as an adult now, Shane, wow, hotels are bad. They're just like bad. I can't be in a hotel anymore. Like I could not. That's some nasty ass shit. And we were like kind of in a nice hotel. It wasn't like some. We were like right near the casino. It was like a Sheraton. It was $350 a night.
Oh,
Yeah, it was $700 to do this whole stupid trip to watch my kid lose 3 games of soccer.
damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you at least get to hook up with one of the other dads or moms on the trip?
I'm sure Lily did.
Nice.
You
Well,
know,
that's
she
worth the time.
disappeared. Yeah, she disappeared for a little bit. All right, Shay, what other
Did you
what's
did you complain
to who?
the hotel?
Did I complain about how bad the hotel was to the hotel?
Yeah.
I promise you the depressed people working the front. Like this is the depressed people working the front. The guy said it to me. He started the conversation. He goes, "How you do? Oh, hey, how you doing?" And I go, "Oh, good. How are you?" Which is just what normal people said. And then he went, "Bad." Like what? You're the guy at the hotel counter. And I'm like, and I just went, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he goes, "Yeah, a lot busier than I thought it was gonna be." I'm like, I don't. Can I just get my room key? He said
I love
bad.
it. I love
It-
it. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have to work today.
yeah, well, like I feel for you, bud, but it's not like you know what I mean. I didn't start the conversation. Like you knew I was gonna say, "How are you?"
Yeah. I like the
Bad.
honesty.
All right, Shane, what's going on in Rochester? What are the big stories?
Well, Mark, here's another big one for you. And this is another out of towner. This is strictly like a West Side podcast now. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
They made the decision to not put one Orenthal James Simpson's name on the new stadium. And people are so upset about it that they could kill their own wife and a waiter. A local community group this week, led by former Erie County legislator Betty Jean Grant, they've launched a petition asking the Buffalo Bills to reconsider the erasing of the former running back from the Wall of Fame. This is their whole argument is you cannot rewrite history. His off field antics cannot be separate or like is or should be separated from his on field achievements. You can't have the Bill Stadium without O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
You just can't. So the group is now planning to present this petition to the Bills ownership, and they're hoping to start a conversation about including O.J. Simpson back at the stadium. Mark,
Hmm.
here's a fun fact for
Hit me.
you. O.J. Simpson was the first player inducted in the Bills Wall of Fame back in 1980. He's also, another fun fact, the first Buffalo Bills player to be invited back to that stadium after committing a brutal double homicide.
Wait. He was found not guilty, Shane.
You got to think there's no way that Pagula is taking that meeting. There's no fucking way. Because, first of all, you're a group that's like, hey, we like this guy that probably murdered people.
Yeah.
We want to sit down with us? No.
Especially since here's what I'll say about it is that the Buffalo Bills never took his name down. So this isn't a thing where it's like they never had to make the moral decision to take his name down. They've just always kept it up, and now is a perfect opportunity just to not include it. You know what I mean? This is different than taking it down. This
Yeah.
is a new stadium, and they're just not going to include his name. Here's where I will argue for keeping his name.
Okay.
My argument is keeping the name of a probably murderer that got found not guilty um, up because he was really good at sports is the most NFL thing that I've ever heard of. Like these dudes are just like everybody's making the joke where it's like, oh, this wives are being beaten. Well, it seems like the NFL season's about to start, right? Like
Hmm.
they don't care if people they don't care if people are awful. As long as you're good at football, they're going to honor you. They're going to put you on the field. So I would say keeping his name up on the wall of fame is the most NFL thing you can do.
I I agree with the Bills' decision to not do it because it feels like they need to have a fresh start and get all the bad mojo out. I mean, they have never won a Super Bowl, so like anything they can do to make a step in that direction, leave the old baggage behind. And I'd say to this committee, if you really love O.J. Simpson that much and you're worried about the erasing of history, just go to the NFL Hall of Fame. He's there. He will probably always be there. They're not going to take him out now. They even have Lawrence Taylor in there, who pled guilty to sexual misconduct with a 16-year-old. He's in there. They got a big old bust of that man in there. Bills fans, I understand. Okay, I understand O.J. Simpson gave you 143 yards per game back in 73. I'm sure it was magic to listen to on the radio because, I'm sure the TV signal wasn't great back then. But you can just also get the fuck over it. Like, guys, like Mark is saying, this is the new NFL. These people are faster, it's more violent. They're concussing each other at alarming rates. We're gonna have another murderer soon for you
Yeah,
guys to celebrate.
I mean we had Aaron Hernandez.
Yes.
The murderers come. No, they'll come. They come and go.
Who,
Uh,
Mark, who the
yeah.
fuck has the time to join the O.J. Simpson committee? That's my question.
I have to
There's
say,
so much shit going on in the world, and I'm not saying that you even have to stand up for anything, but to be like, to finally make a stand, and we need to have O.J. Simpson's name on this giant monstrosity of a stadium that we paid for is just wild.
yeah, it is also kind of like a little bit. I'm gonna say if you're thinking that, oh, this is erasure of O.J. Simpson's amazing career as an NFL football player, guys, I gotta say it already happened. Like nobody's like O.J. Oh, ran for 2,000 yards. Nobody's. That's not what people remember.
From the
OJ's.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, for a great football player, dude. Again, I've told this story before, and I'm 38. So when OJ Simpson crap happened, I'm pretty sure I was in kindergarten. I think that's when it was. So I was like 5 years old when it was happening. Can I tell you, this is how much OJ Simpson's been erased from culture, from football culture. I'm a 38-year-old, and it blew my mind when I found out that he was an ex-football player and that he played for the Bills. It blew my mind because I was like, I just knew him as O.J. Simpson, the guy that murdered that white chick. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And the glove guy. He had the little glove, right?
He had that
The,
cool car though.
if it don't fit, you must have quit. Yeah, slowly driving down the thruway in L.A. That's what I knew O.J. Simpson for. Blew my fucking mind when I was like, that dude lived in Buffalo? That was a Buffalo fucking Bill.
Can't believe it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah, that was nuts to me. So he's gone, guys. OJ's gone.
I don't know what the petition process is, like how many signatures you need, but I guarantee you, you give Mark and I a couple clipboards and just put us out in front of any Bills game. We will collect all the signatures that you need.
To keep him up.
Just if you and I stood outside the new Bills Stadium and we're like, "Hey, do you have a moment for the juice?"
Yeah.
People would fucking sign anywhere for that.
Remember what?
Yeah,
Remember when people were taking selfies with him?
dude, that's what I'm saying. They fucking love this man.
Juice.
It's crazy.
All right, Shane, I got another Rochester story here.
Okay.
Oh, yes, this happens every year, but Rochester, New York is giving away small interest-free business loans to people that have business ideas. It's kind of like a Rochester Shark Tank.
Oh shit.
You know, so you go to whatever committee that they make, and then you pitch them your idea. I'm sure since it's Rochester, you have to like live in Rochester, and I'm sure it has to like help the community in blah 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 some way, right? And then you can get, I think it's like up to like 15,000. They're not massive loans, but you can get a nice small business loan that's like 0% interest. You still got to pay it back, but it's like a nice little kickstart for you to create a business in Rochester. And I have some ideas of businesses that we could start, Shane.
Oh,
If I don't know if you had any ideas too of like that we could pitch for the loans.
and this is better than made of the meth.
No, well, one of them is see, I changed it on here. Initially it was made of the meth, and now on here I have it as meth of the mist. I don't know which one's better, but that is one of my ideas.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, let me hear him.
All right, so I got meth of the mist. I got this one also can coincide with the Maid of the Mist for High Falls, but the drunk uncle with a boat program. All I want to do is be on Duran Beach on a mediocre boat that doesn't have fish guts all over it with a drunk uncle driving me around. Maybe a jet ski, maybe we'll do some tubing or something like that. This is where you can, it's basically like an Uber for drunk uncles that are on a boat, and they'll take you, you pay them once and they take you around, they show you a good time, you know, they hit on your girlfriend, something like that. So drunk uncle with a boat program for like Duran.
Okay.
And then my last pitch is you know how there's the whole thing where like if you're a hobo or just a drunk, you get to hide the alcohol in a paper bag and you can sip through it, right? And the cops can't do crap about it for some reason, right? Like
Yeah.
hide the booze in the bag thing. I want a type of maybe like a salad container on the outside that we can hide our garbage plates in so we can just on the go be eating a garbage plate, but there's no shame. There's not the shame of eating a plate at 2 p.m. on a Thursday when you should be at work. It looks like you're a yuppie on the go eating a salad. You know what I mean? In between sales meetings, not just a drunk uncle with a boat that's scarfing down a garbage plate before your next gig where you take somebody out on the lake.
Okay.
So those are my ideas.
I like it. I was thinking about something like how we do the gun exchanges in Rochester. I think we can solve the hunger issues with the homeless people if we do like a garbage plate bread exchange. Because every garbage plate comes with that little piece of Italian bread for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just have a place where we can all turn those in instead of just chucking them out. Let's all just bring them to a place. You get another coupon towards something else. I was thinking, like a white hot DNA testing kit where you send us a little sliver of your white hot,
Yeah.
and we'll test to see how many pigs it came from or deer. I forget what white hots are made out of. What Webster people?
Are you
I
trying
can't
to
remember.
make people stop eating white hots? Can you imagine getting that info back?
I don't think that would anything can stop people that like eating hot dogs still.
Unstoppable.
If you are an adult and you're still in love with hot dogs, I nothing can stop you. You're an adult and you're eating and you have serious opinions about hot dogs. You can't put ketchup on a hot dog. You shouldn't put a hot dog near your face. Whoa, I love my white hots. Yeah, go ahead. Wear the shirt.
That is my funny. That is the funniest thing. Where it's just like ketchup on a hot dog. What are you, a child? It's like, well, a child shouldn't be eating these.
You're
It's like
you're
cigarettes.
you're crazy. Yeah, mostly hot dog related ones, honestly. Yeah, I don't just I also just give the interloop money so Mark and I can stop doing the 18 other jobs we have to do. That would
For
be
the
a good
love of
one.
God, I've got so many jobs. I'm getting laid off from them, and it doesn't matter. That I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting laid off from jobs, and I'm just like, I'm just fine. I'm going on trips. They still have it. This is such a. I feel like I should. Well, I have told them, and they don't give a crap. Still have access to like 70% of iHeartMedia Rochester's Facebook or social media accounts.
Oh man.
They just don't care. And I told them, I was like, guys, you should probably take me off of these. And the big boss just like texted he texted back, he goes, I trust you. It's like you like I'm not an employee anymore. I'm not disgruntled, but I'm also not an employee, you know?
Man, I can't wait to see that John DiTullio is starting to make death threats on there.
Well, I'll start promoting the roast battle
You should,
on
yeah.
Kiss 106.7's Facebook, which I still have access to.
God, please let Mark and I be there for the Rochester business pitch meetings because you know Tandoy is going to be there.
Oh yeah, like a free ice cream for the fats or something, you know.
Absolutely. Midget wrestling.
Where is Tandoy? Where's Michael Tandoy? There's been there so he went to Charlotte Beach, right?
Yeah.
He got a gang of like-minded hairy men together in wife beaters. And because there was a few fights at Charlotte Beach, and he's just like, we're just gonna patrol the area. Free hot free hot dogs. The solution is we're gonna kill your kids with hot dogs so they can't fight no more. But it's correct me if I'm wrong. Since the 4th of July, there's been multiple shootings, stabbings in the city, things like that. I just love that he's like willing to put his neck out there when it's just 14-year-olds pretending to fight each other. But when there's actual, like, true violence, murders, attempted murders, where's the Tandoy? Where is he, Shane? How come no free ice cream on Avenue D is what I'm trying to say.
Well, he said he wasn't going to start, fixing the city until after Charlotte Beach was fixed. So he must not be up to his standard yet.
Yeah, I love that's a great way to do that's like a great thing to say to do nothing. I love that. Like, oh, I'm not gonna fix any other part of Monroe County until Chi gets classy. It's like, oh, the thing that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Listen, I know that there's people getting their hands chopped off with machetes downtown, but I can't even possibly concern myself with that until Penfield decides whether or not they're getting that Costco. That's my other business pitch, Mark, was I know that we shot down the Costco here in Penfield. Bigger Costco.
Dude, you should get a
Costco Plus.
you guys should get a Costco. My parents, they are never excited about anything. Like when I had my son Benjamin, my dad kept forgetting his name for like 3 months when he was first born. Like these are people that are my mom's from Europe. Like she doesn't care about things. Like I'll tell her like news about my life, about the kids, and I'll just get a text that just says okay with a period. Okay. Like just they don't care about anything. I anytime I see them now, they won't shut the fuck up about how they go to Costco now. My
Mm.
younger brother Daniel's their new favorite because he's got a Costco membership and he brings them along. So you guys need the Costco, is what I'm saying.
We need several more Costcos. It is a madhouse over there. I think I told you. My parents gifted us a Costco, like a brief Costco membership
Yeah.
for Christmas. Elaine and I went to go get our cards, and it was so chaotic. Both of us had an anxiety attack, and we left, and we never went back to Costco.
Elena had the anxiety attack too.
We were both in a full-on freak out.
She seen something flappable, that woman.
This Costco teamster
Flapter? They Flapter?
broke her
It's
because
crazy.
it starts in the parking lot. That parking lot, woo, crazy people there. And then you go inside, and you get accosted by their security because it's not like BJ's. BJ's only cares about your, as you're going out. Costco, they're checking IDs as you're going in.
Oh, they're legit. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, you want this $1.50 hot dog? You better
Show me that. We show more ID to get that hot dog than we do to vote in this country. It's to get into that Costco.
And if I have it my way, get a gun.
Patreon.com/interlude podcast. For $4 a month, you get this podcast earlier, an extended version of it. We're going to go to the Patreon site. Before that, make sure you go to carlsoncomedy.com, get your tickets for the roast battles, which are this Sunday at Comedy at the Carlson. And
yeah.
which is is that the 17th?
What's
19th?
that?
This Sunday. This Sunday.
Our show?
Yeah, the
19th.
19th. The 19th. This Sunday.
Yes.
Patreon.com/interlude podcast, $4 a month. We got a few more stories we're gonna get to. Like
I got a story about prostitution and another story about another Rochester broadcaster getting into a lot of trouble.
Oh, trouble. Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Kutchko. God damn. Did you see Kutchko's post?
No.
I'll tell you the sad news. Patreon.com/interlude podcast.
Nothing moves a subscription like some depressing news.
All right, bye, poor people.